Hello, I'm Tracy Grimshaw. Welcome to A Current Affair. First tonight, a serious security breach by one of our big banks. It involves the highly confidential details of companies and private individuals being dumped in the street. Pages and pages of personal information left for anyone to find.
G'day, how you going? Andrew Cost from A Current Affair. I just wanted to have a chat to your manager about the way in which the bank's disposing of people's personal documents.
If it was my bank and I came into possession of these documents, I'd be very angry.
Customer service, it ain't. One of our country's big four banks tossing away the privileged and private details of its clients, and anyone can get their hands on them.
How many more of your customers are going to cop the same thing as this?
I can't comment, honestly.
More than 60 detailed pages of highly confidential customer information ranging from home loan applications to bank client lists and internal documents were handed to A Current Affair after a shocked ACA viewer found them outside this Commonwealth Bank. It was a customer of the bank who discovered these private documents when he went to put some rubbish in the bins out the back of his local branch. They were sitting there on the top of the pile in plain view. Easy pickings for him, even easier pickings for an identity thief. I mean, is it common practice to do that? Just throw documents away unshredded,
not
destroyed?
No comment, I'm sorry.
As a customer, does that make you worry?
Yes, it does a little bit.
Pretty disgusting, yeah.
We need better security than that.
There's really no excuse. Documents give somebody a basis from which to steal your identity.
Warren Mallard is a private investigator specialising in identity fraud. He says some of the documents found contain up to 90 points of identification.
For somebody that is half smart, half savvy, to be able to take this information and impersonate the persons that are mentioned in the documents and even take over their identity would not be too difficult.
Of course, with all this information in our hands, it wasn't hard for us to track down some of the customers affected by this major security breach.
I'm actually just contacting you because we've stumbled across some documents from the Commonwealth Bank that were dumped in their bin.
Carl's home loan application was one of the most damning documents found. It had his bank account details, licence number, employment history, addresses, phone numbers, date of birth, even the type of car he drives.
There's a whole bunch of information they've thrown out unbeknownst to...
So they didn't shred it, anything, just dump it?
Yeah, no, not shredded.
Someone pick it
just
up?
Dumped it, someone's picked it up. Luckily not an identity thief.
That's right.
The amount of stuff that can be done with this information is quite frightening, really, isn't it? We've got a whole pile that haven't been destroyed correctly. For a bank that earns billions of dollars a year in profit, a $10, $15 paper shredder can't be used.
I'm sorry, I can't comment.
Belinda runs a pet supplies store. When we brought the company's documents to her, she was understandably shocked.
Man, that's not good at all, is it?
We had her confidential business statements, along with many of the account numbers and financial information of her family members.
I think they'd be pretty irate. Something will be done, for sure. Something will be said. I know for a fact that our families have been with these business, with the Commonwealth all our lives.
In a statement to A Current Affair, the Commonwealth Bank admitted the mistake was unacceptable, saying stringent guidelines regarding the destruction of confidential information has not been adhered to, and the bank is conducting a thorough investigation into how this occurred. Most of the documents we returned to those concerned. With the remainder, well, we did what the bank should have done in the first place.
We don't know how many documents there were and whether or not others have been discovered and taken away already.
The bank's investigation has so far revealed the documents were placed in the wrong bin by a staff member, and the branch has also told its staff they must follow the correct procedures when documents are destroyed.